Yeah, hello everybody out there in the land of make-believe. This is the holier-than-hell Reverend Bark Me Laughing Wolf, submortal cheerleader to the apocalypse and diabolical minion of good. And this is my 5,000-mile review of the electric bike riding experience. Is that what this is? It's kind of weird. It's a video. I'm making a little video. I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat. I don't put much time into thinking about these videos before I make them. I just make them. I get on my camera, I make them. Take it off my helmet, put it in front of me, and then I just make a video. I get stuff. I figure, hey, I got a thing. I tried it out. Maybe you guys want to know what it is, so I make a video. So, and the point is, I don't think about it much. I just make them. And today, I'm celebrating my 5,000 plus miles of riding me bicycle. I live in the Puget Sound area, and that's like riding from here to Michigan and back. So, and to think about that, I'm not a healthy guy, really. I mean, if you take my lifestyle into perspective, I drink nothing but coffee. I smoke nothing but cigarettes. Well, not nothing but I do both. I smoke, I drink coffee. I don't drink alcohol beverages, but on top of that, I've got some respiratory issues, which I know I shouldn't be smoking. I don't want to talk about it, but I've got staples in my lung. My lung collapsed a couple of times. I got staples in my lung, so for a long time I couldn't do much. I went through some physical therapy. I felt better, and I thought I'd try out an electric bike, because taking the bus, let me give you my review of 75,000 miles on the bus. Screw that. Bus sucks. So, I got tired of riding the bus all the time. I said, I'm going to get me one of those electrical bicycles, which I got me one, obviously. And I was miserable. I was having trouble walking. When I got the bike, I was going through physical therapy for a back issue and some chest pain I had from surgery. And but I was going through physical therapy. I was feeling a little bit better. I was still having trouble walking. 2 days after I got my electric bike, I snapped my hip back into place, which apparently was the issue, and so my back got better. I got progressively better by building up the muscles and just strengthening my muscles. My muscles got better, is what I'm trying to say. And then with the I make sure to ride, with my back comfortable and my arms comfortable, and I use my chest muscles and my upper body. I do micromuscular exercise, when I'm doing it, and I feel better now after riding my electric bike than I have since 1994, when I first had my health issues. So that's exciting. And then I've been getting to work in an hour and a half every time, hour and a half. Unless I stop, I often stop. I often stop to look at the eagles. I often stop to take things up out of the road. I often stop to just observe stuff that's going on. So technically, to get to work takes me an hour and a half every time, but I often stop. Don't let my boss know. Oh my goodness, knocked my bike over. Now see, most people who make videos, where are you? Most people make videos probably edit this out, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm not making them. I'm making them dangerously. These are dangerous videos, people. Watch out! No, I just knocked the bike over. No harm done. So I feel better. I don't have to ride the bus anymore, and it's great. I really enjoy it. I enjoy my electric bike. I also stress. I stress big about my electric bike. 75% of the time I'm riding the bike, it is pure joy. 25% of the time it's a little hinky. There's issues. There's people trying to run you over. There's maintenance issues. I've had blowouts. I've had lots of flat tires. I ended up getting on the front tire. Both tires actually have Mr. Tough tire liners because I kept getting blackberry, all kinds of stuff, and it was popping my tires. First 2 months, I got 4 flats. Put in the tire liners, haven't had any flats until my rear tire blew out recently because it was dead. It was just dead tire, no tread on it, blew out, big hole. You can see it. It's on one of my other videos. Go watch it. Don't even watch this. Screw this video. Go watch that video. Yeah, so I've had stresses about, you know, sometimes the spokes. The spokes are a big problem. My rear spokes are breaking, they're bending. I'm hoping that I'll have less issues now that I've got a new rear tire on it that seems to absorb a little bit more of the impact. But I'm telling you, the spokes are a pain in the ass, and everything's kind of specialty made for this bike. So I can't just go to a bike store and say, hey, give me spokes and put them. No, it's not like that. Also, found out recently, which I suspected, but I had my buddy who knows stuff try to put the rear tire on by himself, and he couldn't do it. The guy at the bike shop, kind of even up on the stand, he needed me to steady it so he could. So if something happens with the back tire on the road, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just stuck until I can get somebody to come pick me up or something. That's kind of, I don't like that. I don't like it. Doesn't make me happy. But I've only had one critical problem with the back tire, so it's no big deal once I put the tire liners in it. And then I'm told that this Schwalbe tire, balloon tire I have, has a big thick tread on it, so I have to worry about. I put the tire liner from the other tire in the new one, so I won't care. But yeah, this is stuck with a paper. So, 75% of the time I'm riding the bike, pure bliss. 25% of the time I'm a little worried about somebody running me over. I'm a little worried about something going wrong with the bike. I'm worried about the weather. You know, there are worries. There's some hills I don't like. You know, some hills aren't necessarily my favorite thing to do every day. Like 3. I got like 3, well, 4, I guess, because 2 coming and 2 going. Both of them are stupid hills. Don't like them. But then I have other hills that I just. There's about a mile and a half of trail that I go down. I don't have to pedal. As soon as I get to the top, boom, I go down, and I can Superman it all the way down to the bottom of the hill. It's nice. I like it. All right, so in the last year, I've had the bike for a year and rode it 5,000 miles. I've made a few upgrades, and I will show you what they are now. Now, we'll start in the front. Here we go. All right, and here in the front of the bike, I put on new fenders, and this video's for most of this stuff after I tried it out. Put on new fenders. I painted them with some Glitter Blast Krylon paint. I put on the new fenders. The original fenders only had one of these little posts here, and I'd kick it and it'd go out of alignment. I'd hated it. So this is great. I haven't kicked it when I do. This is nice and soft, and it hasn't gone out of alignment. I haven't had any problems with it. So I'm happy with my new fenders. They were from a German company, and I can tell you right now, I couldn't read any of the packaging at all. So I don't even know what the brand is, but I like them. I also have I've gone through several handlebar bags since I got the bike, and I haven't liked any of them really. This one has been working adequately for now, but I don't like it. So I'm still looking. I'll probably go through a bunch more before I find one that I believe is adequate. Orps horn with my Orp Remorp control. A little button over here makes the Orp horn work. It's got a little headlight. It's great. I like it. Video on that. Extension so that I can get stuff on here. I used to have a cell phone holder, which I don't use anymore. But I do like it just for the extension for this. Yeah, handlebars. Trekking handlebars. They're called trekking handlebars. They're also called butterfly handlebars. And they start here. You can see Start here and go up around to the thing, back up there, pink there, and then they end here. So there's nothing in here. It's kind of dark. I don't know if you guys can really see what's going on. So, and had a hard time running my cables after this. I still don't think they're set up right. I'm gonna get a chance. I'll go through them all again, but yeah, it's not good. But everything's working, operational, so I'm not worried about it too much. I've gone through several mirrors. This is my new, hi guys, this is my new mirror, and it's I'm sorry, my temporary mirror until I get another one, because my last good mirror broke. Rear tire skidded out on some greasy patch, and I went down, broke, shattered, no good. Put on this temporary bell, which is, I mean, I have to grab it and aim it every time I need to look, because it goes back into a weird position, but, you know, it's working for now. I'm going to get a new one this weekend. What else I got? I carry 2 batteries. I have the one that I'm using, and then I have a spare backup battery, usually all the time. Because my work is 20 miles away, so I hit capacity pretty quick. And if I want to do anything other than just go to work, before I recharge for 5 hours, I need a second battery. Also, when I get to work, oftentimes I'll charge one battery, put the other one on when I go to lunch or whatever. I've got this bag here. It's a, what do you call it? It's like a fanny pack or whatever. It's a waist pouch. Not a waist pouch, but a waist pouch. It's a fanny pack. It's both kind of, all right, I'm not going to get into it. And I keep my backup keys for my battery, which I can change in 30 seconds. Counted it out yesterday. 30 seconds to change my battery on the fly. Got my keys in it, and I carry my tools. I've got basically a tool for anything I need access to, Allen wrenches and screwdriver, whatever. And then 2 locks. I've got 2 different kinds of a cable lock and a chain lock in here, which I don't use because I never leave my bike unattended. I switched out my seat a couple of times, ended up with this Cloud 9. It's got 1 layer of gel, a second layer of gel, and then these springs. So it's very absorbent when it comes to hidden bumps, and it's been a vast improvement, and it's made the experience much better. I have this Ross wheel panniers, and I can't say, you know, they're all right. I wish, first of all, I wish they weren't black. I'm going to do something about that as soon as possible, because I can't find an inexpensive set of panniers that are not black. So I'm probably going to paint these up. They're still in pretty good shape. I got hit by a car, and I got ripped my thing. So $30. I might get a new one and then just figure out some way of colorizing it. The pockets are a little awkward. This is a big pocket, but the mouth to the pocket is small, so it's tough to get things in and out. It's not great for carrying groceries, but I live in, the Puget Sound area, so I need to always carry rain gear. So this is usually full of rain gear and plastic bags and rain boots, and then I keep in a extra battery. And then here's where I put my coffee. I don't bring water with me because water is just lazy coffee, and so I always have my coffee with me. Excuse me. And I added this last week. It's just a little chippy paint. I put a terrible paint job on it. But yeah, I added it last week just for fun. I used to have a Bell, kind of just a grocery box on here, and I didn't like it. It was black for one thing. Well, you see it. I just bought a new, what's it? What's a tail light? This is my old tail light. Just bought a new one. It's charging now, and that's his little post for it. I'll probably do a review after I've used it. Probably won't use it too much before I do a review. Usually I try to do 200 miles on it with any item before I do a review for it. But it's a pretty good light. I'm gonna do a review for it for sure. I like it. I got these free, so I stuck them on here. Just more, hey, look at that. It's supposed to be reflective, so I'm hoping people can see it. Here's the other fender, and I noticed that I got a little chipped off the glitter, but not the undercoat that I put on here, so I'll probably I don't know, do something just so it doesn't continue to deteriorate. I don't use this too much anymore because you have to change the battery. It's a little awkward to get it out. But this is the tail light that came with the bicycle. Maybe when it starts to get darker out again, I'll use it. Is that it? Oh, no. And then a couple weeks ago, I had a blowout because I rode the tire bald about 5,000 miles, rolled the tire bald. First, front tire looks fine to me, but this one went bald, blew out. This video. And so my buddy got me this Schwalbe balloon Big Apple tire. And although it really absorbs the shock, and I'm probably going to have less problems with the spokes now because of it, it's a little slippery. So that's how I lost grip with the motor in the back here. If oftentimes I judge incorrectly and I turn too sharply while the motor is still engaged and the whole rest of the bike just keeps wanting to go straight. I flip out and break my mirror. That's how that happens. So that's all the upgrades. I've switched out several cables. I've had cables break on me. Upgraded. I don't even know which cables. One of the brake cables and one of the this cable. This cable I think I've done twice now. I think I'm due for a brake pad on the back. I think I'm due for a back brake pad. The front brake pad seems to be working just fine. But I'm gonna ask my local bike shop about that and ask them to check things. I take it in often. I say, hey, give me the royal treatment. And they should have caught that my treads were going and mentioned something to me. But I don't know. I get confused easily. So they might have said something. I don't know. Who knows? So what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that I say riding an electric bike is great. I'm going to put out another video soon about myths and truths about the electric bike riding experience, because I watch a lot of videos still about it, and there's just a lot of BS that's out in the commercial world about how great electric bikes, which again, I mean, I'm not poo-pooing it. It's made my life so much better, but people aren't saying the things that are true, that you can enjoy life more taking the time to ride a bicycle. If you've got the trails, I've got trails to go down most of the time. The alternative was that I was taking the bus, which was a crap shoot every day and uncomfortable. It was actually unsafe and uncomfortable. I think that one of the reasons my back was not doing well was because the bus is bouncing all the time. In any case, but I hear a lot of BS on the internet about bicycles replacing cars, and electric bicycle can't even replace a bicycle as far as I'm concerned. And I'm going to go into that on another video. But for now, 5,000 miles, I'm happy with the bike, and I'm even happier with the bike with all the improvements that I've made to it. And if anybody is contemplating getting an electric bicycle, I highly recommend it. And again, I live in an area with massive amounts of hills, so if you live in an area where you got good weather and no hills, I would not discourage you from trying out an electric bike and seeing if it does not improve your your lifestyle, because it definitely improved mine. So that's it. Peace out. Ride safe. Be seen.